Ooh,
I am watching season 2 of Reacher. Nobody else is watching it?
That is on John and I's list of co-watching things, and it has not made it to the top of the list yet, but it's probably very soon.
We watched season 1, so it's basically exactly the same. Or
it's completely not. Yeah. Okay. So it's based on a really extensive series of books, which I did not read or, in my case, listen to because I'm a big audio book person.
they're pretty similar.
Have you read them?
I've read a couple.
Okay, nice. All right. So the first season I really liked. John, we watched it together or started watching it together and then somehow fell apart and then I watched it by myself.
That's a good recap. Yeah, you guys. I think you guys did stop, and then I finished it by myself, and then separately, Ed and I then started and watched it with our nephew William.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I have not watched it at all.
Here's what you need to know. Reacher, which was also a movie series with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
I don't know how many there were of that. This is the same source material, but a different Reacher.
Yeah, there's just one movie, right, John?
There's two movies.
With Tom Cruise?
With Tom Cruise.
Oh.
And they're both very good. But what you haven't said is the size of the two Reachers is very different. And unfortunately for Tom, he is the inaccurate version. He's supposed to be 6'6".
Tom is short?
Wait, Tom, you don't know that Tom
I'm
Cruise?
joking.
Okay, all right. Wow.
I mean, just
for
this
a
is-
second, that read was really good, Liz. 'Cause
I-
I bought it completely.
I remember the controversy coming out when Reacher was announced, the movie, and it was Tom Cruise. People were outraged just because in the book he's described as this very intimidating, large, bulking character.
He's basically an unstoppable force.
Right.
Whatever. The movies were good with Tom.
But Tom can sell anything.
He can.
He did.
He did. Well, in this case, the TV series or the streaming series, it's on Amazon Prime Video.
Okay.
So it stars Alan Ritchson, and he is a big man.
Ooh.
I mean, I think he is 6'6", if not 6'4". He's and just humongous.
And you are
Very
not
large.
watching this with your husband.
No, I don't know. I mean, we did
interesting.
start watching the first season together, but then he wasn't that into it. So then I
But
watched
you're
it.
into it now.
Well-
Oh my God! I just looked at pictures of him.
He's only 6'3". Take it easy.
He's only 6'3". No, and he's a gorgeous specimen of a man. Very handsome.
I can see why you're into it, Catherine.
Well, it's not even that. He's very good. All right,
That's got to
well,
be a factor.
It's a little bit of a
Yeah,
factor.
that's part of it for sure, honey.
But okay,
He's
so
married. Everybody calm down.
And also on social media, he seems like a complete delight. Like
Okay.
he seems really nice and lovely and funny, and so there's even that element as well. But in the series, season 1, which I guess was based on the first book, great.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, thank you, John, for confirmation there. It was great. I loved the support cast. And then when they ended, I was like, well, how are we going to have another series with these support characters? Oh, we're not. Oh.
Yeah, we understood that from the movies, though.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Well,
So I was like, I'm just going to get all of these great characters in every season. No, you're not. So I think it's kind of interesting. I did look it up that season 2 is based on the 11th book.
Yeah, I just saw that. That was like the first one is the debut novel, 1997. And the second season is 2007.
Yeah, what? We really skip a dude forward to book 11. All right, so this is Lee Child's series. Season 2 is based on book 11 called Bad Luck and Trouble.
Wait a minute. Are
What?
they in New York City?
They're in New York City.
Wow.
For real, or are they in Toronto?
Oh, I don't know. Probably Toronto.
Didn't he go to New York in the first season? That was a real fun little escapade.
Oh
that
my
he
God,
had.
I don't remember.
What?
I'm sorry.
Remember? He bought a suit that was an NFL player that never showed up, and then it got ruined immediately.
Oh my God, I do remember it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have
it's
done.
hard. It was hard to tell between all the spy shows and the one suit wearing for like 5 weeks at a time shows that we were watching, John.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the series was developed by Nick Santora, and it's really, really fun. I am enjoying season 2. I'm about halfway through. It's a whole new cast of characters. It actually is a little bit different storytelling too, because there's some flashback stuff because he's gotten back together with his special investigative unit. So they're kind of telling the original story of how they got together and the cases that they were working on in the olden times, and then their current case that brings them all back together because some bad stuff's happening. So no spoilers, so I won't ruin it, especially since you two are going to watch it. Now that you've seen him, you should watch it.
I am tempted to watch it just based on
you could just watch
the
it by
shirtless
yourself.
photo I just saw of him online.
Yeah,
He's a
it's
very
pretty stunning.
respectful man, and he's very well built. So this is one you could watch with Ethan. He could learn things from this human.
Okay.
How to take care of other people. How to
Is
build
he-
muscle mass, maybe.
And not eating beef jerky when you're in a stakeout.
No, don't eat beef jerky on a stakeout.
Is he shirtless on a good portion of this?
There's a little
Not at
bit.
all. What?
Well, there was a a little bit.
Okay.
Not a ton.
I think it
I mean, they don't. He's just so big and like
Tight shirts.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
just.
okay.
That's not part of his character to be like sexy. He's just giant.
He just is sexy.
He can't help it.
Okay,
He
got
can't
it.
help it. Okay. So this season, the cast of characters around him are this reconstructed special investigative unit that he's working with. And that cast is great. There's about 4 of them that are like kind of working together as the core of it. So we do have one recurring character from season 1 that's in this group that he's working with, the special investigators that we had met in season 1, and that's Maria Sten. And then we have Serinda Swan, who is part of that group, and there's a little bit of chemistry with this character, so that's kind of fun. And then also Shaun Sipos is in that core group. And then we have a real fun character, this NYPD detective played by Dominic Lembardozzi, who I mean, I recognized immediately from like 1,000 things. He's very fun in this. He's extremely annoyed with this group because their approach to investigating is a lot of rule breaking and law breaking, and he is not into it at all. So, because they're kind of trying to solve the same murder/crime.
It's like
thing.
every captain or detective in a New York squad.
Because they don't work for him, obviously. They're just like a bunch of private eyes, kind of. And
Wait a minute. They don't work for him?
No.
I don't work for you.
Oh, okay. And our bad guy this season, we've got Robert Patrick.
Oh, Terminator.
Terminator 2, right? Isn't he our Terminator 2 guy?
He's
Yeah.
the T2000.
He's the T2000.
Polymimetic alloy.
Oh, wow.
version.
Okay.
Whatever. That was all over the information for that movie, Terminator 2, back in the day. You have to
Back
know
in the
what-
day.
What was he up against? The Terminator's back, but he's good? I don't understand.
Wow, Ed. You
Yeah.
retained all that.
That's amazing. All right. So he's great and very menacing in this. And we also have a for hire assassin who's a real chameleon character, like playing all these different, like using all these different names and accents. And he's great. That's Fernando Kingsley. Anyway, the whole thing's great. I can't wait for you guys to watch it. And then we could talk more about it. And Liz, get on it. Because this Alan Ritchson,
I'm intrigued.
He's real good. He's real good.